Samantha Cunningham-Zavolinsky, and this week on Hard Facts, I want to make sure you're protected. It seems like every day we're finding out more about a data breach or how your information was stolen from you. But that cellular device in your pocket is a really easy way people can get more and more info from you without you even knowing it. So in today's video, there's going to be a couple tips you can use as a business owner or as an individual that are going to make sure that your information is not taken from you. But here's one really interesting thing I found out in doing some research. Did you know that your fingerprint can be used against you? So something that happened a number of years ago in our court system was what kind of data is protected by the Fifth Amendment? And this is something really interesting, at least to me. The difference between your PIN code, your passcode on your phone versus your fingerprint. Your fingerprint is not protected by the Fifth Amendment, which means in a court case, so again, what are you going to use your phone for? But if you're worried about this, in the Fifth Amendment, you can be asked in a criminal case to put your finger on that thumbprint and they get all of your data. But if you have a passcode backup or a passcode to begin with, they won't access your info. But aside from that, here's some tips you can take away that will make your phone even more secure and make sure that your business, your personal information isn't taken advantage of. So here's a couple things that you can do. One, going off of that, make sure you have a password. If you leave your phone lying around, people can really easily gather that information. You never know who you're going to be around at a coffee shop or even at work. In addition to that, you want to make sure you update your operating system. With every operating system rollout, there's new security measures that hit your phone. In addition to that, what is on your phone? How many apps do you have that you may or may not need? But better yet, ask yourself, what apps have access to your camera, to your email, to your contacts? Those are all ways that they're going to get access to your information. So if they're not essential to your day-to-day or your personal happiness, go ahead and delete them because they are potential data breaches. The other thing is are you walking around 24/7 with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity? You've heard on the news before people walking by you in the city and stealing your credit cards. It's a really good infomercial you probably see late at night. Well, did you know it's pretty much the same thing if you're on your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi all of the time? Potential hackers can steal your information that way. So one thing I know too many of us are guilty of, and I can say, I'm right there with you, is not reading the security and privacy policy of those apps, of those websites you're going to. It sounds simple, but it's something so many of us just say, send in my name, check in that box. But that is how we open ourselves and become liable to potential threats. So many apps are unsecure, but we don't read that policy to really understand the potential threat they face for our data and our information being stolen. So take a minute, scroll through it and find out, hey, do I really need this to begin with? Do they need access to all of this information? And B, are they secure or not? That's just another example of how a hard fact turns into a solid strategy. Like, tweet, or comment below on a topic you'd like me to cover, and I'll see you next week.